In Sydney, a large group of residents in the inner west has staged a protest against a plan to build tens of thousands of high-density apartments in their neighbourhood. Our reporter Ursula Malone is at the Civic Centre in Ashfield tonight. Ursula, what's happening there?
Well, Jeremy, many of those protesters have gone inside to a community forum that's taking place. In the end, more people showed up than could fit inside the room. Some of that overflow was directed up the stairs to the library, where they were told they could watch proceedings on a video link. But we're hearing that room is also full, and some people have been leaving without being able to get inside. Now, this forum is a chance for residents to have their say on the Inner West Council's Fairer Future plan. Under that plan, 31,000 new homes will be built in Sydney's inner west. The council says it will provide more of the kind of housing that young people can afford. Now, we've seen people here tonight wearing Yimby T-shirts saying they want to see more housing, but some say they're disappointed that only a very small number of those new homes will be set aside for affordable housing.
Housing for people, not for profit!
Residents for and against turned out to have their say.
It's not meeting the needs of our whole community.
We need my kids to be able to find a home when they grow up. I'm very strongly in favour of the Fairer Future plan.
The Mayor says young people can no longer afford to live in the area. The answer, he says, is to build more homes.
By increasing the supply of apartments in the inner west, it will mean that people who love this place can find a home they can live in.
Opponents of the plan have banded together to form the Better Future Coalition.
What do you have to offer young people besides high-density apartments we can't afford?
The character of the inner west, which I really love, is about to be smashed with a heavy hammer.
The very name in itself is deceptive. I mean, it sounds great on paper, it's fairer, but I don't know who it's fairer for.
Local architect Eddie Marr rents a studio apartment in Dulwich Hill. He says home ownership is out of reach, and he doesn't see the Fairer Future plan bringing prices down.
Just building more luxury apartments is not going to deliver the affordability for my generation.
Only 2% will be affordable housing, gradually rising to 3% over 5 years.
We're looking very closely at how much we can increase the affordable housing component, but we're not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. We need to deliver more homes in the inner west, and people who are saying let's scrap the plan altogether are ignoring the seriousness of the crisis.
Long-time residents are worried they'll be forced out as properties around them are snapped up by developers. It's the planning conundrum being debated by local councils right across Sydney. How to build much-needed new housing without destroying the character of the neighbourhood, the very thing that makes it an attractive place to live for existing residents. The Fairer Future plan will be put to the vote at a special council meeting next week. Ursula Malone, ABC News, Sydney.
A rally against the Inner West Council's plan to boost housing in the area is happening right now outside Ashfield Town Hall. 9 News reporter Madison Scott is there for us this evening. Maddie, why are these residents fighting the proposal?
Pete, well, residents are rallying right now. We have speakers over here, people with placards. There are already 85,000 dwellings here in the inner west. Council is proposing an additional 31,000. That's an increase of 36%. Now, residents here are concerned that only 2% of that increase will be affordable housing and that there will be a lack of green space. Take a listen.
We have the second lowest amount of green space per resident in the state.
Every week we're seeing more and more local young people and essential workers being forced out of the inner west because they can't find a place to live.
Now, there have been 3,000 proposals submissions since the proposal was put on the table by Council. Tonight there is a public meeting to discuss those concerns, and next week Council will look to adopt that plan. This group is hoping with some amendments.
OK, Maddie, thank you.